Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Brad Mower,
and this is IFXtra. So, what have you been up to this week? I had quite an exciting week. I got to open a shop. Yeah. Not open my own shop, but, open a shop. I cut the ribbon to open a brand new Cancer Research UK superstore in our town. It's really cool.
It's actually some kind of Pathfinder thing, isn't it? Because it's the first high street superstore that they have.
It is, yeah.
Because they have lots of high street shops and they have superstores off the high street in like retail parks and things. But this is the first one
on
there.
the high street.
So, that was quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treated like a VIP. Everyone was taking photographs and interviewing me and things.
Yeah.
Quite nice.
Paper sent someone out as well, didn't they? And all that. Yeah.
There's some photos on Discord if you want to see.
Yeah. I got to go down and hang out, and it was really cool. Really cool.
Good. Yeah, it was a good day.
I'm very proud of you.
Cool.
It was awesome.
Okay, what have you been working on this week?
Various bits and pieces. So, well, I'll do the easy part first. So, done a little bit of interference, but nothing to report, nothing to be testing out yet. But I'll keep you posted. Aside from that, a couple of things. So, which order does it make more sense to do these in? Shirts.
Go on then.
Okay, so you might know that we've got a little merch store over at playinterference.com/merch where you can buy interference, zeitgeist, all kinds of other things as well, like rogue drones and stuff, t-shirts, hoodies,
bandanas,
dog bandanas, bags,
all kinds of stuff. Mouse mats.
Mouse mats, the mouse
stickers.
mats stickers, yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. So one thing we've never done previously is it's June now, which in the UK means that it's Pride Month, and we've never sort of really done anything for that before, because I always thought, like when people change, companies change their logo for a month or whatever, it's just some sort of like
marketing thing, really.
Vague thing, and then
goes back
and then that's just it. So I've always sort of like avoided doing anything like that. But then the thought occurred, well, we could just do some stuff, but just have it happen all year, because like we try to be a nice welcoming environment for everyone all year round. Anyway, point is, shirts. Got some Pride themed shirts in the store. We've got some custom versions of the Zeitgeist This Is My Jam shirt with various sort of jam flavors, as it were, which are inspired by the various pride flags. So you can get like a rainbow coloured pot of jam, or we've got like, say, Ace jam. So there's like sort of like white and black and purple, and it's sort of blended kind of shapes. Colours. We've also got them with the unblended version, if you want it to be a bit more distinct. So we've got those in the store. It's going to be a permanent collection, is the long way round. I was arriving at that. So they're not going to disappear at the end of the month. They'll just be there. But yeah, they're quite cool. Seen a few people have chosen their appropriate jam and ordered bits already.
Cool.
So yeah, that's cool. Oh, and the previous This Is My Jam shirts, you couldn't get white text, so you couldn't get like a dark shirt. But I've done white versions of these as well.
There's a lot of different ones. Go and have a look.
So this is in the North America and Rest of World store. There's white and black text versions. There's versions without the text, and so I've had to set up, I don't know, like 80 different items in the stores, which took ages, frankly. But it's pretty cool.
They're there for now.
Normal thing applies as well, of course. If there's a particular kind of garment or whatever that you'd like that isn't there, you ping us a message. I'll see if we can sort it out. Like there's options for other things which I didn't
Like vests and
shoes.
things like that.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
have this
I
here.
put like a vest on, but you know, there's stuff like pajamas. You know, if you particularly want it on pajamas, if you let me know, I'll turn it on, and then you can
You
order
can
those.
get pajamas. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. It's a
Wow.
new thing seemingly. So,
cool.
well, not pajamas. The pajamas being in the store is
Yeah.
a new thing.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so yes, Pride shirts and stuff, if you would like to show off your jam. Also related to that, challenges. So going forward, oh, I hate it when people say going forward.
I know. Where's meeting speak?
Yeah, I sound like a manager or something. Anyway, I am going to be dealing with challenges and things. So I haven't quite decided how that's going to work, whether we're just going to talk about them in this,
Might as well.
or if I'm going to do a separate thing to talk about those, or if, I don't know, separate news posts or something. So I haven't quite sussed it out yet. I'll be choosing the winners of the it was like a chalkboard challenge, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a while because things have been crazy. So I'm going to pick 3 of those and talk about them.
Yeah.
Not now because I haven't done it, but yeah, next time. However, I have created a new challenge
Cool. For June.
Cool. Which I kind of soft launched last week because I wanted to. I'm trying something new with it, and I wanted to make sure it worked before announcing it, and it does, so it's okay.
Cool.
So again, with this whole thing about it being June, we have a Progress Pride palette challenge, where for the first time in the challenge we've got a custom palette. So we've done some before with like restricted versions of the normal palette, but this one actually has some different colours in.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
For example, like a light blue and a light pink,
Nice.
which we don't normally have.
Cool.
So if you'd like to have a go at that, when you're choosing to join a game, if you choose the challenges option and then do a monthly challenge in there, it will automatically give you the correct palette. You draw a picture, submit it as normal, and then I'll have a look at them all
I'll have a look too.
at the start of next month, and we'll pick some winners for that.
Okay.
So we've got some winners for the previous challenge to come, maybe probably next week.
Yeah.
Then the start of next month, I'll pick winners for that.
You have to come up with a new one for July.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and plan ahead for this. So I'm going to try and get them all, well, maybe not all, but try and get them in the system ahead of time, so they automatically launch on the first each month.
That'd be cool.
So anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Cool. Well, that's lots.
Yes,
lots
yes.
to say,
Sorry, this is going to be a massive one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, right. That's it, I think.
Right.
That's all the important stuff.
Yeah, okay. Right, let's go and see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Peter Pan for a bird floating on water with a baby on its back. This is such a cute picture, and I love seagulls, and that baby looks so floofy. Well done, Peter Pan.
My favourite description this week was Penguinocchio told a lie, now their beak is grow-o-o-woing, by Griegscom 1962. I love a good portmanteau, and all of that extra o-o-oing really highlights just how big the beak is. Nice work, Griegscom 1962.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Cobra Bubbles for Draw Something Romantic. This looks like Ariel maybe from the film, I'm not sure, but it looks very romantic. I love all the trees coming over, it's beautiful. Well done, Cobra. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. Well, last week, being a new month, we had a game, and it was called Have You Ever? Yeah, that's a good one. Like, have you ever broken a bone? Well, I haven't. And then I left you with, have you ever been skydiving? And Cannabis said, nope, my fear of heights wouldn't help either. And then they said, have you ever gone horse riding? And Cookie Crumble said, no, I'm scared. A pony would be fine. And they said, have you ever had a pet? And Underscore said, yes, but I don't want any more. And it goes on and on. So, yeah, you can answer a question, then post a question. And it's quite a fun game.
Yeah, and it's an interesting way to learn about people as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Really cool. Anyway, why don't we go and see what we'll be talking about next week in the forums? What's the most boring superhero you can come up with? I'd have Ironing Man. Boring to watch, but super useful to have around. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Cool. Don't forget, tomorrow night is Zeitgeist. It's the quiz with 5 rounds and 5 different topics.
Yeah, if you haven't seen this before, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK time over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the interference quiz of the week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Each week, Ronnie picks 5 of her favourite drawings and uses them as inspiration for the rounds on the quiz. So, for example, drawing of seagulls might be seabirds, seaside resorts, things with wings, things that still eat chips. But we don't find out what the actual topics are until the night. But you do like to tease us a little with the featured artists.
Wow.
So who have we got this time?
This week I have chosen Jawny, Orty Rose, Zimvivi, Holy Fat One, and Heracleum.
Oh, okay.
Some awesome pictures there.
Yeah, all right.
Interesting
nice.
topics. I did promise an easier quiz this week, so it won't be as hard as last week.
Yes. So last week, I mean, I felt it was a little bit tricky as well.
Well, yeah, just some weird topics, I think.
Yeah. It was stuff I didn't really know about. But yeah, go on then. Give us a little bit of detail on what happened last week.
Well, last week, Darth won with 197, so nobody got over 200. Well, that means it's really hard. Blue Jay was second with 184, and the Hulk had just 172.
Yeah.
Well done to them. They got through it.
I mean, there were a couple of rounds where no one got all of them right as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
which is quite unusual.
And some people said, right, I'm going. And they were going to angry quit, as it called.
Rage quit.
Rage quit, okay.
No one did.
No,
But yeah,
no,
yeah. There was a bit of a joke in the chat about, has anyone ever rage quit one of these before?
Never. Must have been harder. Okay, so yeah. So join us tomorrow, season 16, week 10.
Okay, yeah.
So that's all the news for now. So just goes to say.
If you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter at PlayIFX, Facebook at PlayInterference, and patreon.com/interference if you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building a new version of the website. We're going to be doing new apps and stuff. Want to add in some new game modes as well. I've got ideas for all kinds of cool stuff like that. In return, you get things like replays and interference. You get access to extra game modes like Art Start and Recall. If you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
It's my favourite bit. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next week.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.